Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5 and today I'm reviewing the Art of Shaving's Pure Badger Hair Brush. And this is my first badger hair brush, so I don't have a lot to compare it to. I do have one other one that I got at the same time as this. But anyways, up until now I was using this HJM boil's hair brush. Had really no complaints about it until I started using the badger hair brush, which I just enjoy a lot more. Now, the cool thing about the Art of Shaving's Pure Badger Hair Brush is pretty much anywhere you go. You can go on royalshave.com, you can go on the Art of Shaving's website, you can go to Dillard's. Pretty much anywhere you go, this brush is going to cost you a solid $55. So the price doesn't vary too much. It was a very comfortable price for me to spend. I didn't feel like I was wasting my money or anything like that. I felt comfortable spending that money on this product. It being my first badger hair brush, I didn't quite know what to expect. Now, also, some key stats to know about this brush is that it's 99 millimeters in total height, and its bristle knot is 26 millimeters. The Art of Shaving's company that sells shaving supplies also sells a silver tip badger hair brush. I don't know if I'll ever upgrade to one because they're just really expensive, but I imagine sometime I might, but not in the near future. They cost $180. But this, I want to say, was around 12 bucks. That's the number that's coming in my head right now. I could be wrong. And the HJM has a little bit higher brush, fills the hand a little bit more, goes all the way back to my palm. This one I have to choke up on. It's not a real big issue for me, but something I did notice about this, the brush, or the brushes, this one seems to have a bigger, I don't know what you call it. I'm very new to wet shaving, just a few months into it, but this seems like it has a wider surface area for applying shaving cream or shaving soap, as opposed to this one, which is considerably narrow. Also, I've noticed that the Pure Badger Hair Brush has finer hairs on it, and to me feels a little bit more comfortable on the skin than the Badger Hair Brush, which is a little, it's rough. It's not rough like uncomfortable, but I guess the best way to describe it is when you're buying a toothbrush, they got soft bristles, they got medium bristles, and they got very hard bristles. And this one just seems a little bit more comfortable to my skin. And you know, I guess that depending on your preferences, you might like the cheaper boar's hair brush. This one seems like it'll exfoliate skin a little bit more. But I also noticed that the Art of Shaving brush holds its heat and moisture a lot longer. This one, it takes me a long time to shave because I have hairs growing in every which direction, and it usually takes me several passes, like more than 4, maybe 5, depending on how thick my beard is. It might take me like 6 passes. Just to make sure that I get an even cut. And this one, I have to run under the hot water in the sink to, I guess you could say, heat it back up and put a little bit more moisture in it. This one, I heat it up once. I leave it soaking in the in my mug while I take a shower, and then when I get ready to shave, I shake out the excess, and that's it. I use it the rest of the shave without reheating it or re-wetting it. Something to know about the Art of Shavings Boar's Hair Brush. I got two Art of Shavings Boar's Hair brushes. One's a travel size and one is the standard size. And both of them, from out of the box, had this really gamey, bad smell to them. I noticed it when I opened it, and I put it up to my face, but then when I wet it, when I ran it under water and started shaving with it, it just woken that aroma up, and it was horrible. It was making my face frown when I was applying the shaving cream, and it was just a very unpleasant smell. And I've came to the conclusion that the Art of Shaving didn't wash their hair before they put it in the brush or the base, because it was, this one had it, and my travel brush to a little bit smaller extent had it. And I emailed some people on if they had this problem with their badger hair brushes. I asked for help. Then I came to the conclusion that I can use Dawn to wash it. I thought to myself, well, if Dawn is good enough and sensitive enough that they can wash ducks and animals with after an oil spill, it should be alright on my badger hair brush. So I ran it under water, got some Dawn detergent, walked it in there just like I was lathering it up. I walked it into the middle of the night. I really walked it in, and I rinsed it off, walked in the hot water, and it cut the smell out at least 2/3 of the way. It was considerably less smelly. Then when I started shaving with it again, the smell is pretty much disappeared. I mean, if you really shove it up your nose, you could smell something, but it's nowhere near the smell that it had when I first got it. So I can actually use this brush and enjoy it, and I really do enjoy it. I like the way it feels on my skin, and it just feels like a better brush. The only problem I had was with that smell. And a funny story about that smell, before I washed it off, when I first got home from my little shopping trip to Houston, I opened this up and put it on my counter in my bathroom, and my wiener dog smelled the smell on this brush, and she ran in the bathroom, started whimpering and crying and barking and growling and making all these noises, trying to jump up onto the counter, and we didn't know what she was after. And then we came to the conclusion she's a dachshund. She was bred for hunting badgers and rabbits and stuff. She might be hitting on this badger hair brush. So I grabbed the brush by the bristles. I actually grabbed both brushes, the boar's hair brush and the badger hair brush. I set them down to her level, and she smelled both of them. And then she started hitting on she started hitting on the badger hair brush. So I thought that was funny. It was so ingrained into her DNA, she was wanting to attack my brush. That's it. That's the review. Nothing but good to say, except for that bad smell. But if you don't mind doing a pre-shave wash of this, use some kind of shampoo or Dawn detergent, and really work that in. Pretty much takes care of that problem. It's a non-issue after that. So I hope y'all enjoy this review. I'm a Satsu5, and I'm out.